That's right, my friends. Sometimes in life, you can be your own worst enemy. Even if you haven't seen this series so far, and to be honest, I would recommend that. You don't need to see it, don't worry. We all know that there is an absolute truth in life that sometimes your ambition, your anxiety, your worries, your overconfidence can be your own greatest enemy. The same thing that drives you can be the same thing to hold you back. My God, was there no greater hubris in life than trying to take on V.O.I.D. For those of you perhaps just joining us, for those of you returning for the finale here of me versus V.O.I.D, you only need to know one very key point. A rule that I established for myself that I am about to break. After countless hours toiling away behind the research bench, breakthrough after breakthrough, until finally reality itself crumbled away. But then, I said no more. We invented a device so powerful that man's mind simply cannot comprehend it. The bloody bucko drink music every time. That device, my friends, is known simply as Replicator Prototype. It suck, it blow, but most importantly, my friends, it grow. And if you're wondering what on earth does it grow, it grows my colony wealth to astronomical levels. And I know what you're thinking. Am I reading that right? Is there a decimal point missing? No. That does in fact say 27 million. The highest colony wealth I've ever had in Rimworld. To be fair, I can't really blame the replicator prototype. What I can blame it for is giving me access to every single item in the game. And you've got to think bigger. Resources, items, weapons, beyond even that. Items that we cannot obtain normally. Relics, quest-only items, the mechanoid upgrades, the grav packs, everything that you cannot normally obtain through crafting or trading is right here. Right at my very fingertips. And for one very special episode of this insanity, after I've been driven to the very brink of my own mental stability, I have decided, let's take the brakes off. Let's go butt wild. Let's really fist V.O.I.D. What's the metaphor? What's the metaphor from when you... It's definitely not fist them. That doesn't make sense. In this pack, there are archo-tech weapons, there are bounce weapons, there are all sorts of very powerful, unique equipments that boost your pawn stats to unfathomable levels. You're probably thinking, where do you even begin with access to such technology? The simple answer is, ooh, gold! Gold nuggets at Britisher free. Like how they do it in the new country. Gold. You're not really making that gold fast enough. I need more replicators. Oh. You've got to think bigger. I just happen, over at the other side of the base, to have an entirely empty room. God, you can place them down like walls? It's nice to see that me and the person who made this mod are thinking on exactly the same lines. That's amazing. I'm about to take the most broken thing I've ever seen in Rimworld and industrialize it, making it more efficient than ever. Yeah, I am, aren't I? You bet I am. Conveyor belts, please. It seems you can only rotate the conveyor belts with the buttons that are off the screen because I have too much stuff in this mod pack. Damn. You're 1-0. You win this one, V.O.I.D. What I could do, a far more sensible idea, I could just turn the entire room into one big stockpile and then push it from the whole stockpile into... Which way did the conveyor belts go? No, I didn't even need a conveyor. I just need a pusher. We just throw down an IO port and then we just throw down an item pusher. Item puller? No, I need item pusher. Wide angle puller. No, I need item pusher, though. You actually joking? Ice Wolf has gotten into the yayo. Why was it fucking Ice Wolf of all the creatures? If the enormous unkillable void monster dies to warcasket compatible yayo, I'm gonna be pissed. Nah, maybe she's having a great time. Time of her life, really. You never know what V.O.I.D put her through. This is very much our modus operandi, isn't it? V.O.I.D have enormous monsters they use for terror and fear, and I have enormous monsters so they can have a party. Oh shit, did Grigna just... Nope, Grigna did not. Joris... What are they doing over there? They're just eating it non-stop. Stop it, stop. That's not for you, that's for me. Oh, I know I said embrace the insanity, but this wasn't part of the plan. I didn't tell them to do this. What are they... I just don't understand why they're doing this. I just don't obviously, you can't have a drugs policy for enormous monsters. Did you just eat all of that yayo? Every last bit. They consumed every last bit. You see, lack of imagination on V.O.I.D's part. They would never have thought to have given this horrible monster cocaine. Oh, is that working? Wait, whoa, is that working? Am I a genius? Oh, replicate. I've used 2 items. 2 items intended to be used together. That's mad. Do forever. Clear. I want gold. I want gold because I'm turning my base into one enormous golden base. I'm going to build golden pyramids. We will blot out the sun. Does it work? Holy shit, it actually works. It sucks it up and it puts it straight into the stockpile. Oh, this is too much. You've given me too much power. Please tell me I can copy bills over. Paste. Does it work? Is it working? I don't think that one's working. Hold on. Paste. Oh, it's not. Shit. If Void is a faction of darkness, then I am a faction of light and kindness. Just not to that one particular dryad over there. Ignore that one. You don't have to worry about it. I will take this dark, void-filled world and gild it. I will make it shiny. I'm not gonna lie, if you show me just this, I'll be like, I don't know what game that is. I've never played this game before in my life. This does look a little strange. Joris isn't. You can't stand in here. You may be rehabilitated. Well, I mean, not in the way you need to be rehabilitated. I'm not gonna lie, big man. You can't be in here. You are still a creature of void, even if you are a nice man. A nice, friendly fella. Oh, too much ketamine. I can't even do the voice anymore. Oh my god. I can't even remember what Yoda sounds like anymore. Too much. What does he sound like? I don't even remember. He's not more like fucking Pennywise than Yoda at this point. Okay. And that's my problem because why? Grigner has died caused malnutrition. Sorry, I can't even notice his head is fallen off. I feel like it's probably not necessarily the malnutrition that killed him. Hello? Oh my god, unless his head was bitten off. Who's bitten Grigner's head off? Oh no, I've just pieced it all together. There's no food. I haven't got any food. You know why I haven't got any food? Because I replaced all the food with Psycho. The Grigners must have eaten the other Grigner's head. Are you going to get back up from that? Your neck's been... Well, that answers that question. Holy shit, I'm going to have to take a break. It's 1 a.m. I can't be too loud. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Sorry, what's going on in here? I mean, I know I said I was going to embrace the insanity, but this is too much dense insanity all at once. I think the sensible option is go stand outside. You're not allowed in. You're banned. Well, I guess I'll get to bulldozing Grigner's bedroom then. Sorry, Grigner. Okay, fine. We'll leave it in case I get some other Void volunteers, which I do want. Because somebody has to feed me all this caviar. Where are you going? Cleaning leaves. No, I don't want you cleaning fucking leaves. Oh, happy day. Look at how fast they work. Look at how fast you can get a whole new base built with 6 Void-powered people. It's insane. Oh, shit. The only complaint is I'm knocking all the wall lights off. Look. Oh, no, some of them survived. Well, I don't know why. I don't understand these things. It's a very complicated game, you see. Holy shit, we just used up 22,000 gold. And it was barely enough. We did like a third of it. Oh, my God. Oh, piss and shit. The replicators use uranium. I had no idea. Can they just replicate uranium? I presume they produce more uranium than they would use up. Let's just get this one to make uranium for me instead then. The problem is the entire base right now is powered off of uranium between this and the nuclear reactors, and I'm not sure which is more valuable. I mean, I could have nuclear power, or I could, you know, have a golden base. Take a break from the insanity occasionally. Have a nice soak in the sauna. Soak in the sauna? Stonk in the... Steam in the sauna? Fuck me. Why do I keep calling it a stormer? Take a break from reality occasionally. Sit, think, enjoy things. Smell the fresh air, or in this case, have a steam in the sauna. Or a soak in the sauna. I don't know the right word for it. I don't go in saunas. I'm not made for that. Ooh, and speaking of break... Holy shit, they've actually done it all. And it only took the low cost of 45,000 gold. And I think that was well spent. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, no, wait, it would have been 64,000 gold. Or is that selected? Oh, that was 64,000 gold. Jesus Christ. Now let's add a real classy vibe to the place, huh? How about some nice gold-ish lights? Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Void. What have you done? Oh, my God, you can change the ceiling light color as well. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure I like it. We can make him slightly less aggressively golden. Oh, no, it's pretty sick, though, isn't it? No, I'm sticking with it. I like it. Oh, you can't really tell the floor's solid gold, though, like that. Hold on, let's sort these carpets. Can I just repaint the carpet? Don't paint your carpets in real life. That's a terrible idea. And artwork. Does this actually work? You can just paint a carpet. Oh, come on. Holy shit, you actually can. That looks amazing. Oh, that's more of a gold. Yeah, no, I prefer that one a lot. Hold on, let's try this again. Oh, I forgot I'd set you up to do a load of artwork. Holy shit, you are cracking those out. These are going to be high quality, aren't they? Premium AliExpress products. Now you may have noticed I'm specifically going out of my way to put an hourglass in every single room of the base. That's because it's always time to complain about Feldo breaking my game. So guys, maybe we could work on a mod together and it could be about like channel memes, good callbacks and fun references. Let's destroy the base. Gonna add an elephant that shits all over the carpet. That's my impression of Feldo. I don't know what he sounds like in real life. I do. But I can't do it. That's how he should sound, in my opinion. Maybe it's a metaphor. Maybe it's a metaphor for Void's time having come and gone. Maybe it's a metaphor for me having wasted my life. Why are these statues? Why is this enormous statue of me not made of gold? You may have noticed I've put enormous solid gold statues of what I can only presume is Napoleon right in the middle of the entrance, obscuring multiple cannons. That's because I've lost control of my life. Can I have a few more of those? That would look good if we fill the whole thing with those. Everyone's talking about it. Why 78 clothes keep flashing? I don't know. She's in Grigna's bath and that just breaks reality. Obviously that's the case. Why didn't you think about that, commenter? And it just occurred to me that instead of letting those Grignas starve to death, I could have just like replicated some food. I also scaled down the replication room because it's making the game fall apart for, I mean, obvious reasons, I'd hope. Cloth for oil paintings, and I can't be asked to grow it anymore. I'm beyond the feeble matters of life and death. That'll do it. We're complete, mate. Hanging oil painting. I'm going to put that, how about right on the front of my nuclear turbine? That'll look quite nice. What do you think? Thrown like in front of the reactor or push the throne into the reactor? Actually, we might be able to bring the reactor forward a bit too. Ooh. Do I prefer that? Hang on, maybe you drag the... There you go. There you go, and then you push the reactor under the throne instead. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's some good shit. It's got to be a good light bulb setting that doesn't make it... the problem is, if you make a bulb too golden, it'll make the floor all at the same color. Simultaneously, normal color temperature is going to be a bit weird. In real life, for those of you curious, I have all of my bulbs to 4580 because I think that's the nicest... there it is. This is the superior color temperature, and I can immediately tell the temperature of a bulb otherwise, because I spent about 3 months this year trying to figure out which light bulb didn't drive me insane. And that's because I'm neurodivergent. Actually, that does look good! I knew I was onto something. That nice middle ground of, I'm not going to fall asleep, but simultaneously, I feel like I haven't ascended to heaven. Because let's be honest, I won't, so there's no point trying to get used to it while I'm alive. Not after the things I've done this series. This is... And then you go ahead and make an enormous golden statue of Grigna. Have you no self-respect? Have you no self-respect? Okay, I tweaked the colors a little bit more, and now I'm content. I think everything looks fantastic. He was joking about the bulbs thing, right? Right? It's such a shame that the water just doesn't work. Otherwise, I could do some really nice stuff with that. I don't know why it says it can't be built on this terrain, because this terrain is literally just soil. It's just default base game soil that's just been retextured to look a bit more grassy. That's it. And I mean, if you can't build water on soil, where the hell can you build it? Maybe you can just turn some water types into others. There's not like a... I really wanted to make a nice water feature. Maybe I should give up on building a base. Just building a base for today. You don't seem to get it. The building base part is the bit I enjoy. The combat is the bit that can... We can forget about that. You don't need to worry about that. This looks lovely. I like this bit. I've set up a replicator to basically constantly piss out bowls of stew, which in hindsight was a horrible phrase to use when describing bowls of stew. Instead of kidney stones for all the gamer slop, it's going to be dumplings. Like the Play-Doh Happy Hair Salon. They're working on the very unnecessary path outside. Let's sort this out, because I can't have a giant golden statue of Grigna. Let's go me. Tsar, last Baron Poet. It's perfect. Well, I mean, I suppose I could take that away. Oh my god, is it the shoulders? Oh yeah, that's it. It's like looking in a mirror. Honestly, I think it's kind of more of a flex not to have the armor at all. Though I don't remember my face looking like that. Actually, what I look like under there. I look like fucking Rizzo the Rat from Muppets. What's going on with that? Wait, hang on. Whoa. Male, just average. Just got like a head, haven't I? That's better. And then, I suppose we'll keep it. I don't even know why I'm trying anymore. Yeah, it's smaller than the other one. I love that you can see my full-on dangus when it's installed. Oh, that's good. Well, I wouldn't say full-on dangus. Sufficiently gamer-sized dangus. That's a technical term. I'm a doctor. Couldn't I make another? So at least I have two of me that matches. Well, hang on. Is there a bigger statue of colonist? Colonist. Huge is bigger than large. I don't make the rules. Hair actually looks fantastic. That looks like real gold. I love in the original series when I first used these body textures. We had original Grigner, and he was shirtless, so his dangus was on full display. I ended up using an alternative version of the textures to smooth it out, because I was like, well, he's technically wearing trousers. It looks a bit weird having his full-on dangus, and, you know, YouTube might be a bit weird about that, because even though it's 3 pixels, they're a bit weird about it. Nah. Sod it. A full-on golden dangus for me, please. Just see it now in my total void madness. Climbing up on top of a nuclear reactor, hammering a nail into it so I can hang up a lovely Victorian portrait of Lady with Ermine, like Stu Pickles cooking his midnight meal. Oh, now just imagine I did this like 15 episodes ago rather than in the finale. Think of how much expansion I could do on this and make it look really nice. Be like a full-on city by the time we were done, but nope. Fellow just had to break the game, didn't he? I mean, look, I could sit here and keep building all day. It's my favorite part. What can I say? I'm a build-based boy. Throw down a lovely luxury hospital. I've got a prison complete with nutrient slop to sewage conversion system. The Grigner neighborhood and the mine actually overgrew naturally, which I think is pretty cool, right? It being totally abandoned there in favor of these horrifying, monstrous machines. And then I could sit here and I could keep building the base up, but you know what? I need some people to populate it. I need some volunteers, if you will. I don't know why I'm asking, if you will. When you will. Not enough pilots to launch. Hey, get on the ship. Get on the ship. Hurry up. You're done with the building now. You know what? This is a high-cost mission. I'm also going to send 78. I need a lot of volunteers. Not here to destroy them. I'm just here to borrow them. Permanently forever. Ah, here we are. Can't imagine we're up against much, right? Just 1 or 2 void people all in the same house. What are you doing in there? Interrupt a void orgy? This place is cool. I love how many different bases there are that they've designed for void. This is very cool. This one's a little less mad science and a little more of an actual home base. I like the purple hue. I like it. It is a big contrast to my enormous golden hue. This is great. It's like 2 heads of the same coin. Now I'm here to kidnap you all. I think I'm going to send 78 in. I'm just kind of there as someone to extract them without killing them all horribly. So I'm just going to stand there. She can knock a few over, and I'll put them in the carryall. We can only take 2 people anyway, sadly. Oh, God. Oh, no, here we go. I mean, let's just aim in that direction and fire, I suppose. Holy shit. You can keep them in place with the bullets. We can keep them pushed back because there are just so many goddamn bullets going that way. You can only walk forward when someone else is like body blocking the shields for them. Holy shit. So we're just gonna I'm gonna move behind. Okay, here's what, I'm gonna very slowly move behind and try and sweep the legs and then drag 2 of them over to the ship and then everybody's fine. Everybody will be okay. We don't have to destroy the whole base. I'm not interested in that. We could go back and forth forever. I could attack Void, they could attack me, and we could destroy their bases, and they can come back and destroy mine, and blah, blah, blah. That's not, I want something they can never take away from me. I want something they will never be able to compete with me against. Okay. This is real time. This is real time, by the way. This is actually how fast the game is moving. I turned off the audio because it's vomit-inducing. That man doesn't have a head. I mean, it's one thing to invent a gun so fast that nobody can get near you and they are pushed back physically by the force of the bullets. It's another thing entirely to invent a gun so fast that it slows the game down to the point it stops running. Look at this! Your scientists did not stop to think whether or not they should, that they didn't, even if they could. Or something like that. I'm going to get you to run and gun, because you should fire slower at that. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say run and gun? I mean swap to a fucking melee weapon, for God's sake. Oh, we gotta wait for the rest of the bullets to fade away first. Give me a moment. Are we good? Are we good? There you go, a little bit of progress. Now all we've got to do is fight 20 to 30 void people. Let's pay them over to the carryall. Then all I've got to do is sweep the legs and just carry them onto it. Shit. Oh my god, am I actually gonna have to start firing it? Just jump. Just jump. There we go. Spoilers, we're not good. Void are unkillable again. They're walking around with no heads. They're walking around with no heads, and I cannot kill them. What am I supposed to do against this? Bleeding at 352,000%. Whoa. Jump her out. And then, oh, that's on cooldown now, so we've just got to leave. I was going to say, we'll jump over, get the automatic, and leave. I cannot kill them. They physically cannot die anymore. Their person is anti-blood. They're going to flood the entire planet with delicious bloody goodness, and they don't even have a friggin' head, or a heart, or a kidney. Just given up my best weapon. I've just given them the fully automatic. This was a genius play from V.O.I.D. I can't even be angry. Just escape with your lives. Just escape with your lives. Human life is more valuable than a big purple gun. Oh, they can reverse engineer that, and then I've got to build more fully automatics to fight away V.O.I.D. who've got new fully automatic. Get it. Forget it. I'm never leaving the base again. Why have you just roofed over that? Oh, they were building the roof off of it. Gregna, you idiot. Oh, my food. Oh, shit. Whoops. This is not what I anticipated for the series finale. Drowning the world in blood and stew. At this point, what else can we do, huh? I mean, I know exactly what else we can do. Bear with me. Just when they thought it was all over, there is something in this research lab we've all forgotten about. Something powerful, something that legitimately inspires fear in millions of people across this globe. And it's right beneath your very eyes. Clown tactics. If you're afraid of clowns, you have a clown phobia, there's not going to be any clowns. I just want the clown shirt to put on Grigna. But he's not actually a spooky clown or anything. You don't have to panic. You don't have to worry about it. Out of line, but he's right, isn't he? He's out of line, but he's very much right. Statue! What the fuck? You can't do this! My pyramids! You want me to be a clown? I'll be a clown. Hey, man! Put that down! This is the worst day of my life. Turns out V.O.I.D are very, very, very durable. Shockingly durable, in fact. Never before has any single battle from this series summed up the entire series. Never has this happened on the channel. I think we're done here. I think we are absolutely done here. There is no way to save this. Flex on V.O.I.D is dead and buried. We are two heads of the same coin. I'm no golden king. I'm no ruler of a great realm. I am just a clown. You put silk on a goat, it's still a goat. And I'm just underneath all that golden armor. Just a boy. Oh my god! Hello. Thank you for going around. Just an unkillable super hyper powerful 1300% manipulation, undying ancient vampire man, surrounded by infinite wealth, infinite gold, and infinite power, and infinite clown suits. How ironic. And what was this series in hindsight? It was meant to be a gap filler. It was meant to keep the channel going while I moved house, and I've moved house, so you know what? I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on with my life. As always, I will maintain that Faction V.O.I.D is one of the most interesting and weird and unbalanced and dangerous factions out there. I think they maintain the status as kind of Rimworld's ultimate villain, don't they? Their name is spoken with fear and horror throughout the whole workshop. There are factions more powerful, I'm well aware, but I mean, they are right up that level of just game-breakingly silly that I still think gives you enough hope left. Rather sadly, the series has been suffering from broken series syndrome for quite some time, pretty much ever since episode 3, in fact, and it's been kept together with glue, and sadly, although in a normal situation I would have just moved on, couldn't do it with this one. And that really gets me thinking. We have access to a replicator that V.O.I.D do not have. This advanced technology, please stop making the clown outfits. We have the ability to make whatever resources we could ever need, and V.O.I.D clearly want our resources, given that every single raid that they've launched against us has resulted in no deaths. Well, I mean, people come back to life. No permanent deaths, and in fact, us just being robbed. Why don't I just call them up and offer to form an alliance? I give them gold, and they leave us alone, and everybody gets to do mad science in their own time. This is genius. And I suppose that solves that problem. Thank you all for joining me nonetheless. I don't think I'd have done things any differently if given the choice to. Tomorrow's episode will be the base render. I actually kept a lot of things going there, a time lapse, so you can see the whole evolution of this base, which I actually think might be really interesting this time, while I start work on the next mod pack, of which I think is going to be kind of weird, or at least weird for this channel for reasons you'll see when we finally get there. But you know what's even weirder? This is the rare Rimworld series that's had a happy ending, I think. Thank you to Snowdog TW, Mom Rage, Chaos Springs, Laggy Wizard, Christopher Peck, Sir Royland, Freakin' Satan, Irish Commissar, Adikos, Scapegoat, Captain Lieutenant Rimbo, Teb Funk, Stephen Allenson, Fexen, Coyote Seattle, King Jar Jar, Sabat, U-Tyrant95, Exodus, Master Mary Malice, and El Zilcho for their support over at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for making whatever this is exist in the first place. Thank you as well to a real good boy, Corrupt Racer, Killian Huntley, Europala84, Ravioli Lad, Kerjack, Emerald Beam, Ace of Hearts, Clint the Master Blacksmith, Wilson Aaron, Toasty Buns, Gelry, Textrian, Rave Pirate, Salakata, and Kutakuti as well. See you all in a couple of days for some more down-to-earth, very normal, very sensible Rimworld. See you all then.